to future forward politics. Ladies and gentlemen, with your round of applause, I would like to invite on stage Shri D. Chinababu Garu, who is going to talk about the Vision 2047 Rising Telangana. I would request everyone, please join your hands together. So before you start, it is not possible that we don't welcome you onto this stage. So I will request our beautiful Sahiti to please join me on this stage. And if you can please felicitate sir with a sampling. So I would, let us, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Namaskaram. After such a lengthy, insightful presentation by Shivkiran Garu, I feel I'm the least qualified and least dressed up for this occasion. So you have to bear with me, and I will not take as much time as he did because I don't have such insights. One of the reasons that wanted to talk about it is if you look at this summit, the first thing that we want to say, everybody comes here, talks about real estate, the products, the technology available here. What I would like to talk about first is about Raj News and supported by Narratco. In general, we always forget to mention the crux, the core of this summit. Is it better? Yeah. Sorry. So in general, when we talk about it, we talk about our products, our services, the real estate market, the plans of the government, but often we miss the core of it. That is, people who are responsible for this. I specifically came on stage to put a special word of thanks, appreciation to Raj News. If you look at the summit, I think this is one of the biggest one. In general, you see this kind of summits by RERA. And if you look at the numbers, I am sure this has surpassed the numbers of RERA where people paid with GST to come to this summit. So huge round of applause for Raj News supported by Narratco. The second thing I wanted to talk about it is, if you look at the tagline, reflect, rebuild and rise. And coming from a Congress party, it's imperative for me to reflect upon the present government. And this really looks, if you look at the tagline, when the Congress government took over under the stewardship of our Honorable Chief Minister, Revant Reddy Garu, and IT and Industries Minister, Chinababu Garu, and with their team, if you look at it, when we came into the government, we had to reflect upon where we stand. It ended up as we had to rebuild. And then we are rising, and we will talk about the rising in few minutes. But if you really look at it, in these times where the sentiment has been, I don't want to say it, but you know, but what we are looking at is, I wanted to make sure that we mention about how passionate, persistent and perseverant our government under the leadership of our Honorable CM and Industries Minister. So Shivkiran Garu touched very I think peripherals on the core. So I thought this was the prime platform where we could reflect the Honorable CM's vision. So if you look at it, the government has started to implement the regional ring roads. Sir has talked about the regional ring roads, but we have also looked upon how the region economy is going to be built. So we have the very simple things which I thought was very, very important for all the people coming here, because this is a summit where the culmination of real estate with technology. Here is where we wanted to make sure that you all understand the vision of what the government has in mind. The first is development roadmap for Telangana, and we have divided into a regional economy zones. The core, if you look at it, the industrial zone where the pollution is being pushed towards the outer ring road. And that's where we are going to create a core urban region economy, which is nothing but cure. The second one is inside the RRR, which is the peri-urban regional economy. And then being a agriculture economy, agrarian economy, from the outer ring road till the borders of Telangana is what we call it as rural agriculture regional economy, RARE. So I want all of you to focus on the government's vision for these regional economies. And why are we doing this? We are doing this because we promise, we stand, and Shiv Kiran Garu somewhere said, if, sir, there are no ifs and no buts. We are going to make it a 3 trillion economy for Telangana by 2047. And the proof would be in, I want all of you to closely watch the Telangana Rising Summit on 8th, 9th and 10th of this as a follow-up. All of you to follow it, where we are going to lay the roadmap of Rising Telangana 2047. And there cannot be a better platform to just give an overview of it right now for all of you to look forward, and then that gives you a great insight into how Telangana would be on the global map for the future. And last but not the least, this is, if you have heard about what we are doing in the AI space, we will be the first one, Telangana will be the first one to have the AI city, and even that will be announced on December in the Telangana Rising Global Summit. So I thank everybody for, Raj News especially, for giving this opportunity. I look forward for everybody, every one of you to participate in the Global Summit Telangana Rising 2047 and add value to the government, to the progress of Telangana. And I specifically thank Lakshmi Garu for giving this opportunity, and thank you very much for hearing me out. As I promised, I finished mine in less than 3 minutes. If I have exceeded, I'm sorry, but thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, we want you to please.
That's for people who have achieved.
No, sir. All right.